Welcome to St. Vincent, guys. We've taken the pheno hunt deep into the Caribbean this time. Whatever you're giving them, man.
I'm a ganja boy, you know what I mean?
Drum sit.
I love ganja.
We're here to check in on some equatorial sativas growing out underneath the sun. And we're gonna be looking at some local farmers who have been growing some of our genetics over the past 3 years. Jelly, it smells like hella jelly. Ooh, they're starting to smell like squirt. Tropical squirt. Banana mango down here in St. Vincent.
20 years ago, the only thing you were seeing is bananas.
We can't do without it.
When that industry really started to crash, ganja saved the local economy. I love seeing purple in the tropics. Traditional farms, Sacramento farms, licensed facilities.
Respect. In the north of the country, we have a very rare soil that occupies just 0.74% of the Earth's crust. It's the perfect, ideal situation for cannabis.
In 2018, cannabis was legalized here and brought the traditional farmers and gave them an amnesty.
Well, we started in the mountain. We used to go and occupy land and things.
It was acres upon acres, you know.
When I looked at the water, it was like a traffic jam. The boats just coming in and going out. That really struck me. So many of our brothers and dads took a boat to do a drop-off and never had the chance to return.
And then 2020, the volcano here went off.
The ash plume caused severe damage to like cultivation sites.
Most of it was lost, especially the local strain to say.
But we know that there is still landrace genetics out there.
A lot.
There's still Rostam folks up in the mountains cultivating herb, and with them, hopefully, we're gonna be able to find what's left. As we all know, the volcano went off 4 years ago. To the government's estimate, about 90% of the cannabis genetics were lost in that eruption. It completely wiped out the traditional cannabis growing area. It was the red zone where most of the ash fall happened.
Genetics-wise, most of it was lost, especially the on-island genetics that we had, the local strain to say.
But there is still landrace genetics out there, even though it's been disrupted and a lot of it's been hybridized.
Yeah, man,
and so this is local, this is traditional.
Yeah, I messed the age up more than call the name, the lamb's bread.
St. Vincent being one of the original producer countries, they definitely have some really unique landrace cultivars originated from like Jamaica, from Colombia, like Santa Marta Gold, Punta Roja, Lamb's Bread, Goat Shit, Gosheng. All those notorious strains were probably came here being a sort of epicenter, and then the land race
Stuff is naturalized. Yeah.
I just can remember that Vincy weed having a very pronounced flavor. I see like green mango skin, and it looked like it had like a pronounced red pistils, you know, and like I need to get my hands on that red pistil strain, you know.
I've heard it called Vincy Gold, so now we're on the hunt for Vincy Gold. In reality, we have no idea where we're going. We have a good idea about how we're probably gonna get there. Luckily, we have great connections thanks to the good doctor here.
We're going up to the hills to link the Rasta men. We are very hopeful that we're gonna get our hands on something unique, you know.
I can't wait to smoke a little piece of St. Vincent Gold.
Vincy Gold. yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, every plant I've seen so far in this fucking video has been like babies. They do that shit with my eyes closed.
Same group.
No. I just not plant this frame.
Okay.
You may change them here for the plant different.
Cool, so you're out here breeding just like we are in California.
Yeah, or something like that.
Just using the local genetics mixed in with whatever flavor of the day comes through, whatever hype is out there. Respect. That's cool, man. One little baby seed. Could be the original lamb's bread genetic. These like green pine nuts. So walking through the field, we just found a really good example of a phenotypic difference in septoria resistance, which is a major concern down in the Caribbean. Like the sativa, almost no septoria at all, higher up on the plant, and then this more indica dominant pheno with the wider leaves it's suffering from septoria hard. It actually might not make it the whole way through flower. When you start to see the septoria kind of like reach into the inside of the plant, that's when you know things are bad.
When you look at equatorial plants, they tend to have a lighter green hue and they tend to have much skinnier leaves. So at the leaf area index compared to a more indica plant that has been selected for temperate cultivation with broader leaves, darker green, these plants would have a much larger surface area for, pests and fungi to actually colonize, just like we are seeing here in terms of the leaf spot septoria, which is a fungal pathogen.
But so it's why it's so important to grow the right strains in the right climate. This is what came out of La Souffleur. This is the ash. It's like this deep here, compacted, and then the ganja's crushing it, and the ganja's planted in pure volcanic ash. These are just pure ash. Just pure ash. But there was 8 inches of ash that rained down on the entire island.
Once you have weed was budsing in the field, that's a wrap. The whole weed just turned white. Because the ash just covered it. No matter how you beat or try to get it out, it wouldn't come out. What saved me is the trees them was like this.
Okay.
It never started buds. Yeah, it wasn't budsing.
But we know previous years when the volcano erupted and ash landed in Barbados or St. Lucia, they would have a bumper crop for agriculture.
Significant benefit. I never even thought we'd come to get a license or anything to, legally plant the marijuana. And it's a blessing.
But we made it. We got this. He's in Jamaica or in the States?
China. So,
This shit's sad, bro. It really is.
Based on the type of phenotypes.
Bro, I can teach a 5-year-old to grow better weed than them. I'm out.